Gemini, thanks for joining me. This will just be a little overview of what to expect from January 2021. Can pertain to matters of the heart. They're not strictly anything. So we're not asking about career or finance. We're not asking about love. We'll just ask spirit to just let you know what's going on in the month of January 2021. Okay, so let's have a look. What do we have for Gemini? Is for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. If you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is, just check the description box below the video. All that information's in there. Also, anybody that's interested in personal readings, all that information's in there as well as prices. So let's have a look. What do we have for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know for January 2021, please? January 2021. Okay, let's have a look. What does moving forward, look at that, look at you go. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower. So keeping yourself on track, even though I feel like you just want to fly off like it was yesterday. Within career, finances, just moving away from 2020 with great speed, but the willpower and self-discipline is about you doing it in a very tempered way. Okay, slowly, even though you want to just get there, you know, this end goal like it was yesterday. Okay, so let's have a look. What do we have for Gemini, please, Gemini, in relation to this January 2021? What have we got for Gemini? If you do hear any background noise, unfortunately I don't have any control over that, so hopefully you won't hear too much. Got the Nine of Earth here. Enjoying nice little luxury, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So working on your finances, self-employment. If you are self-employed, it looks like either, you know, you're getting the financial rewards now of that way of working. Absolutely gorgeous. This is what we want. Stability, forward movement, stability. We've got the Queen of Water here. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. So taking care of your nearest and dearest. So even through that stability there. Nine of Earth talks about slow moving energy, but I think it's been slow moving coming, to be honest, because we're just coming out of, you know, 2020, and it's not over, is it? All of this stuff, it's still feeding into 2001. So even seeing stability and forward movement is great for me. I just love it. So we've got the Sun here. Nothing in this reading is going to be icky. Even if you do get a message or a card that comes out says a little bit of instability, it's crowned by the Sun. So we've got happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success with this self-employment here. Have confidence in the decisions that you're making, and just within yourself, especially with this Chariot card. You want to move away from 2020 like it was, I don't know what. Yeah, like you're in a racing car. It's just so funny. I can feel that energy. I can just see you doing it as well. But also nurturing this situation here. There's a lot of growth, and I do feel that other people are involved in it as well. So we've got this care for yourself and others. So to say to me that there are other people involved, perhaps it's family, perhaps it's friends, perhaps it's a loved one. But you're working on yourself. It's absolutely gorgeous. So what else do we need to know for Gemini, please? Gemini in 2021. What do we need to know? Gemini. Okay. So yeah, look at there. So moving on from this kind of 2020 energy, which is very quicksand moments, fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. So a lot of instability, and I can certainly connect with that. So Five of Air, an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation, review everyone's motives. So there was an unwise choice back in 2020. It could be to change career, it could be to leave a job, it could be to do with a relationship itself, but Yeah, fears surrounding money, a lot of instability, and this unwise choice has kind of like magnified that for you for some reason. Okay. So it kind of like shook your foundations, to be fair. It feels like we've got this Two of Water, a relationship that continues to grow closer, the positive resolution of a conflict. So it could be to do with this instability here, this up in your own head. Perhaps you made an unwise choice in matters of the heart back in 2020, but it's saying that January is looking a lot healthier for you, especially emotionally wise. You know, a lot of emotion. Look at this. So we've got this a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. So I think 2020 was a bit not only financially depleting, kind of like shook your foundations, but it also gave you a bit of a headache and a bit of a raw heart space as well, emotionally. I think that this decision here, whatever it was in the past, you didn't take it lightly. Going towards this one now in 2021, gorgeous. A lot of growth, a lot of emotional fulfillment. So perhaps you were in separation from someone, maybe, and made an unwise choice and had to kind of like know what you want for the future. And this Chariot card's like moving away from that side, that kind of energy. It's moving towards something that's more stable, more fulfilling emotionally. And also in matters of career, it's moving towards a career that's much more in tune with yourself, that self-employment there. It's moving into an idea that is emotionally fulfilling for you and puts bread on the table. Gorgeous. I've got the moon here, hiding things. So important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So I think that from 2020, it was kind of like the fear of rejection for you, the fear of abandonment they're giving me for some reason, because you're going actively back towards a situation, I feel, or resolving this one here. But I don't see that as the case, because it was an unwise choice. So it says to me that you're going retrograde back towards something that's a lot more loving, a lot more growth in their emotional growth. So yeah, release fears that hold you back, this rejection here, however it resonates and wherever you are within the reading. But the moon's come in to highlight this, and that's why this is a complex decision. How do I get back to them? How do I make this right? How do I gain my stability so it's financially going forward? So it's not just matters of the heart for you, it does talk about career as well. But the moon's come in to say, come on then, let's shift. Let's get going, Gemini. Let's get back to where, you know, once belonged. Wow, there's that Beatles song, isn't it? That's a line out of a Beatles song. Thanks for giving me that. I told you. Hijinks in this room. Get back to where you once belonged. Hey Jojo, I think it was. I can hear it in my head now. That's giving me goosebumps. That's so strange. Get back. Now the Beatles are in my head. Can't concentrate. No, I'm only joking. Thank you. And the song of the day is... It is Jojo was a man. He thought he was a loner. Blah, 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 blah. That's giving me goosebumps. Honestly, you need to look at the lyrics of that song for some reason. It's significant to someone. That's why they've given it to me. That is so strange. Yep. So, Age of Water, desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. So you're not only forgiving yourself for this unwise choice, you're forgiving the other person as well for this situation. You want to go back to something that's much more fulfilling, and it is this person here. And look, it's written in the stars. So whatever it is, if it's finances, career, I do see this as love and career. It is written in the stars for you guys. Not only you, but this other person here. It's the sun. You see them as the sun to you. This radiant light is gorgeous, written in the stars. Happy times make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path for the rest of 2021. Gorgeous. Birthing, look, coming back, retrograde. This, you're actually birthing, rebirthing something. Contentment, peace and abundance. A happy home life. The successful completion of a project to get back to where you once belonged. Wow, that song is still in my head as well. And they're telling me to tell you to look at the lyrics for some reason. I can't remember them all. Look at this, more stability. So more stability for you in January 2021. A very happy family life, financial security from this here, this self-employment that is more in tune with your heart. This person's more in tune with your heart, this relationship. Finding magic in the little things. So it's spending quality time with each other. Spending quality time with each other and just building those memories that will sustain you through the rest of your life. You'll be able to look back on those memories and say, okay, do you remember when we took that trip to blah blah blah, or do you remember when, I don't know, we did this and this? Do you remember when we did that board game and the kids got really mardy? Almost. And they're memories that we can laugh at. I love memories. I love them. I love revisiting things from, talking to my parents and going, yeah, I remember when I was a kid and we used to play board games and we used to do it on a weekend. Okay, family time on a weekend. And we'd invariably, my poor brother, bless him, he was such a sore loser. He was a real cheat. So we all cottoned on to it, and he was at a very early age, and we used to jibe him about it, bless him. He used to pick, if we were playing something like cards, he would pick all the cards and try and scroll them away underneath his leg. So he'd go, oh yes, and I've won. It was so funny. And he loved winning. We did used to let him win, but he was such a bad loser. He's so funny. Even now when he's got children, it's funny to watch him play games with them, because I've got 2 nephews and he's saying to the boys, come on now, play nicely with each other, and I just chuckle inside and I just think, wow. That's what they used to be like. That's what you used to be like. Yeah. So they're memories. They're those little things that you always remember. So it's gorgeous. Building a library of memories. It's beautiful. I love the progression of this reading, I really do. So for Gemini, I'm just going to sign it off with an activation card. Now, I normally I bring these to the board every single time I do a reading, but for some reason, I never use them. I'm never compelled to use them, but today, I've been told to use them, so I do what they say, basically. And I'm going to use them. So what do we have? What activation card is for Gemini for this reading, please? What does Gemini need to know? They're quite slippy cards as well, and they're quite long, so I have to shuffle them in a complete different way, because I don't think anybody's hands that span that width, unless you're like a giant. So yeah, which one is it? Okay, we'll take the middle one, because that's what they're telling me. We've got a miracle. Look at that. Whoa, gorgeous artwork. We've got the frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. Anything is possible. What a beautiful reading. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. If that did resonate with you, Gemini, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. Gorgeous January 2021. What a cracking start. If you did want a personal reading, just have a look in the description box below. All that information's in there. And I will continue doing these. So we'll have these monthly readings, because I really love the energy from these and the cards as well, because it just gives you a general overview on what to expect, or what energies are popping up in the month ahead. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Gemini. Take care. Love you. Bye.